Well, somebody was wrong. Not that anybody is ever going to blame anyone or call names, but we left the lake yesterday because this big snowstorm was coming. And we've had an interesting year of snowstorms. And, you kind of need to watch the weather and you kind of need to listen, but they are so wrong so often, so incredibly wrong, and yet we still listen to them. So we left the lake and we're going to come home. I think Jesus just stepped into our world for a couple hours because I woke up in the middle of the night. Let's go back. We got home 3 miles down the road, the storm started. So that was probably a good decision, and it probably saved Jim money because I wanted to go shopping at a few places. Okay, I know it saved Jim money. So we just came straight home, and all he had to pay for was something to drink at Quick Trip. And I think Jesus showed up because nothing happened. I went to bed at night. Yeah, there's a little bit of slush, and I wake up this morning in the middle of the night because that's what people who don't sleep all night do. And I looked outside and there was no storm. Okay, now I was relieved. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't that I wasn't thrilled. But I think Jesus showed up because we have these Bible verses that talk about the disciples coming to Jesus and they say, "Master, we're perishing." And Jesus gets up and rebukes the wind and the surging wave, and they stop and became calm. Okay, now if we just took it that, I really just think Jesus showed up. But it's more than that. And he said to them, "Where's your faith?" They were fearful and amazed, saying to one another, "Who then is this that commands even the winds and the water, and they obey him?" I don't think we often give Jesus enough time to stand up in the boat and calm the winds and the waves. We've had a couple weeks of crazy. And I've done pretty good, I think. I haven't gone belly up yet. But my first instinct is to handle it, get it handled, or find somebody to handle it. And I don't even let Jesus stand up in the boat and rebuke the winds. I don't even wake Jesus. I just start handling everything by myself so that Jesus doesn't have to. And here he is sleeping in my boat with all the craziness around me, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle it. Maybe it's time we just start waking Jesus up, getting him out of the bottom of our boats and letting him have at some of our frustrations, our issues, our storms that we have. Maybe it's time we just came to Jesus and woke him up and said, "Okay, I've been trying everything I know. Why don't you just calm the storm?" And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's just slushy out, not a lot of snow. Something to think about. Have a great one.